Hello everyone, Jose J with Garcia Home University here bringing you another video. So let's talk about money lenders for mobile homes. Private money and hard money, two different things, but they're similar. Somebody mentioned the other day how nobody's loaning in mobile homes at this time. Kind of got me a little curious because I didn't realize, the way they said it, it was more so like a bank, a credit union, that sort of thing. Like not really loaning money at this time. So I kind of thought to my mind, I didn't realize they had started kind of thing. Um, but there definitely are people out there that will lend on mobile homes. But no, I mean, your traditional credit unions or banks, they're not going to loan you on a mobile home. Not something used like what we would coach you to invest in anyway. Something maybe a brand new Clayton off the dealer lot or something, that definitely comes with warranty, comes with the uh, financing options, that sort of thing. But when you talk about something like an 80s, early 90 model sitting at a mobile home park and it's been there for a while, it's torn up, beat up, and needs rehab, it's not going to happen. I can tell you that. You're welcome to try. You might get lucky. I don't know. I doubt it. Now, I will mention this, and I mentioned it in other videos, but something like the title pawns that you see around, pawn your title and, loan your money, that sort of thing, those small little lenders, some will lend very small percentages, on the actual home, but just you do have that little option if you need it. But when you think about if you're trying to get a loan to invest, that's not going to help. You understand? You know, you may need what 3,000 for rehab material, that sort of thing, and then you need another 2,000 for the home. You go take them this title, and they tell you they can loan you $400 on that. You get my point. It's not going to happen. So, but it's an option, nevertheless, I suppose. So, where do you get your money? Because there's many lenders, and one thing to understand is like, look, whether it's mobile homes or any kind of investment, you hear me say this over and over, and I'll continue to do so. As long as the numbers check out on whatever investment there may be, there will always be interest. Period. Doesn't matter what the product is. Okay. In this case, we're talking mobile homes, but it could be cars, it could be boats, it could be whatever. If the ROIs check out the numbers, there will be interest, period. And when it comes to mobile homes, I assure you there's many, many, many private money lenders, many hard money lenders that will lend you, that will invest with you because they know the returns. Okay. So let's talk about those two, right? You need money, you want to invest, we coach you how to get into mobile home investing with zero money down. So definitely something that you can use. And the goal is that, eventually, you grow your pocket, your capital, and then at that point you can start investing in something different, whether you want to turn into a landlord or you want to do rent to owns, notes, whatever. You have your money then to back it up and invest in those. But if you want to start out as with rentals, that's what your goal is, that's what you want. Wholesale is cool and all, but not for you. You just want those rentals, then fine. You will need funds because you have to buy the properties, which is the mobile homes. You have to be able to fund for the handyman, the contractors, the holding, insurance, utilities, you name it. It adds up and it requires money. So where do you get that money? Reach out to hard money lenders and you reach out to private money lenders. Now, here is the thing. And this is something that I struggled quite a bit, a lot. It took me a long time to get over. There's a thought behind that just makes you feel like you're asking for money, right? Oh, I gotta go beg for money. I gotta go ask. Hopefully they lend me. And wrong approach. And you're not gonna get any money. It's not gonna happen. Not in that approach. It was a whole mindset, and it wasn't until my mentors came around that they started explaining things a little different and how to approach hard money private money lenders. One, you have to be confident. That's a given. But it is not a loan. You understand? Big difference. It is not a loan. I'm not begging and I'm not asking. I am offering an investment. This is a win-win for you. You invest the money, I invest the time, I do the investment, and we both win. See how much different that sounds versus can I borrow money? Can I borrow money? Okay. Yeah, I'll pay you with some type of interest and terrible, terrible. Not doing that. Okay. How about I have all the details because you're gonna have to know. You're gonna have to know your lot rents, your rental rates, how much the actual product, the mobile home is gonna cost. You're gonna have to have an estimate of how much it's gonna take in rehab. How long is it gonna take? Okay, all these numbers you have to have ready, and you have to have like a presentation per se. We can coach you on all this, so that when you reach out to some of these hard money lenders or private money lenders, you are pitching them what they want to hear. Numbers. The product is cool and all, but numbers. Tell me, how long will it take me to get my money back? Okay, they're gonna ask you that. Okay, how much am I gonna make on my money? What is the return on the investment for me? Okay, what is the risks for me? These are all questions that they will ask you. Okay, unless you have some very loving family that just wants to give you the money. Okay, maybe they'll get it back, maybe they won't. Okay, but an actual hard money, an actual private money lender, they've lent before. Okay, and they will lend to you, but there's many questions that they will ask, and they surround yourself around that. So private money lenders, why would you use them, right? Well, it'll keep you from using your own money, for one. Okay, if you don't have a job, if you don't have credit, all these could be reasons as to why you would want to borrow or would need to borrow of private money lenders. Now, difference between hard money and private money. Okay, they're both lending, they're both money. You're going to use them the same. Okay, interest rates, closing costs, length of loans, payment interest. Okay, uh, extra fees. So, when you think of something like a hard money loan, you have what they call points, for instance, right? And a point is a percentage of the actual amount, which is just added to. Now, some private money lender and hard money lenders may have their own little application per se that, okay, you're going to apply per se for a loan for an amount, that we're going to invest in, etc. But just to get started, there is a application fee of $500. Okay, you're going to really have to watch out who you're trying to lend from, borrow, invest with, right? Because you have some veterans out there that they're all about the money. That's the unfortunate. With any business, you have the good, bad, and different kind of thing. And some will gouge you. They'll ask for an arm and a leg in return. So you just have to watch out. As it's what is worth it for you to get that loan? What is worth it to you to be able to move forward with this property? Because understand, and we coach on this, there are surprises. You start to get into this investing, you borrow and invest with these hard money lenders, and they already want an arm and a leg. You get into the project, and halfway through, you realize, oh, there's so much more to be done. Now what? You understand? There's those things that can happen and will happen, those surprise, oh my gosh moments. Now what? When you're talking about money, you're talking about now you had to borrow money, invest. That's that much more that you'll have to go in debt before you can get a return. So many things to take into account. Don't be so quick to just jump at any hard money lender. It's a two-way street, and at one point, whether I'm presenting my deals, etc., I will ask them, because then that role turns around the other way around too, right? I can go to many hard money and private money lenders, but what does this individual offer that one is not, or so it becomes like an interview. How long have you been lending money? How long have you been a hard money? What kind of investments have you invested in? See, let's make that the other way around as well. It's a two-way street, right? You want to take on my investment. You're willing to believe in my product and invest with me, but I also need to know who I'm dealing with. Now, I've heard great things, but talk to me about some of these investments, some of these ROIs, because I know what I'm willing to give. There you go. Credibility, right? Used for private money. Why would you need private money? Well, rehabs, buy and hold, buy, fix, and sell, pre-foreclosure and foreclosures. If you're in real estate, you'll definitely hear a lot of those. They just come with. But you do see foreclosures of mobile homes as well. Now, some of those could have land, some could not. If there was a previous note built with it, that's actually the way to carry on. If you had to do an eviction per se, get your property back, you would have to do a foreclosure on that note and then the product, which is the home, tax lien and deeds. But there's many reasons why you can use private money lending. All I know at the end of the day, the way I see it is that, look, if you don't have the funds to invest in your own deals, then you're going to have to borrow. You're going to have to invest with somebody, whether it's an equal investment. You put the time, the sweat, the equity, and they put the money. It's things to figure out. It is an option, and it is available, and there's plenty of it. Don't let anybody tell you, well, there's nobody lending on that. They don't know where to look. Okay, they're everywhere. And as usual, if you send me a message or comment on this video below, I'd be happy to connect you with you. It just depends where you're at. I'm in the southeast of USA, so there's only so many I can give you from this area, but I'm not limited to. That's the beauty of connection, networking, and we just growing always, not just physically, mentally, but in every which way. So, protect your investments. That's going to be a huge tip that I give you on this topic. So, okay, you build the credibility. You have the hard money lender, and doesn't matter if it's the first deal, second deal, or last deal. You come through each and every time. Okay, it takes a lot of time to build trust, but only one deal, one bad deal, or 1 second to lose it all. Don't do that. So anything you say you're going to do, you do and then some, and you protect that asset. Okay, don't take any shortcuts ever, and it doesn't matter if it just because it involves their money or not. Don't take shortcuts. Shortcuts are not going to work. You know, if I don't put insurance on this property, that'll save me an extra couple $100. You are playing with fire, big time. Let's say you do save $200 and you get away with it. $200 that really make or break you. Now, let's say you save those same $200 and the home catches on fire. Where's those $200? See what I'm saying? So something to watch out for. But you know, I can keep going with the list with the private money, hard money, and you know, at the end of the day, like I say, you know, it's there for a reason, and that's if you cannot fund your own deals. Because if you can fund your own deals, you know, sure, you can still bring investor partners and network and that sort of thing. But at that point, it's not a necessity. Be more so a network company, right? So, but always a need, and always an option. So heard about that, figured I'd make a video. Yes, they are lending, just not your traditional bank. So don't go to Wells Fargo, nothing against them. And don't go to your credit union. So they're not going to lend on you, but you can try. Give it a try. All you can do is ask, right? All right. So if you're looking for coaching, be sure to visit our site at garciamhd.com. And we are in the process of uploading the single individual 7-week courses. Those were inquired quite a bit. We are in the process of making them. It's taking a little bit of time because we're doing the exact same thing as we have students, but it's a pre-recording now, meaning that you can watch it anytime you want. You get those to download directly, and you simply have to message us. So send me an email, j@garciamhd.com. Any questions, concerns, you simply want to say hello, all the above. Always welcome you. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe button if you find these videos productive. Until next time, thank you for watching.